What up, world? It's your boy Amp Dog with another episode of Politickin. Want to thank everybody for tuning in, showing your love, and make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Big Amp Dog said, "What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal?" And today we back with another one. Y'all already know what it is. It's been a long time coming. Happy holidays to everybody. But we about to get back to, some classic stuff that Politickin Network have been blessed to be upon and a part of. We got a very special guest, aka co-host, back in the building. Y'all make some noise for Miss Riri Machette.
What's the deal?
What's the deal,
What's
cuz?
good? Oh, cousin.
What you been up to, nigga? Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome. Guess who's back?
Guess who's back?
Back
Guess
again.
who's back? Oh, you. Hey, look, I'm thinking Mace. You thinking Eminem? Yeah. All right. So look,
Oh, shit,
we be letting loose. We be popping that. We gotta watch what we say right now. So I can't say here. You know what I mean? But
it is
nonetheless, we about to
here.
cook up. We about to cook back up with some very entertaining takes. Speaking on different topics. You know how we used to do. You feel me? And let's get it going. This is this is exciting. I'm excited.
Hell yeah.
All right. So what you want to tackle first? Because it's the end of 2025. We ain't yet hit the new year, but it's been a lot going on from all kind of stuff. We got a little minute, so we could talk about everything. This is just gonna be the part one, and then we're gonna come back with the New Year's part two, to continue the conversation, because we ain't pitched on time, but we ain't got a lot of time, my nigga. So we about to just do what we can. We got a good hour, but the conversation is at least 3-4 hours. So we gonna break down the maybe a 4 or 5 hour podcast to maybe 3 different parts, I should say. So I don't know.
Right. So we could do. Okay, so we could tackle the Diddy trial first.
Oh yeah, all right.
The Diddy trial first, and then because we can leak in the Diddy trial in 50 Cent, because we talking about the Diddy documentary. You feel me? So
yeah, okay, yeah. So as far as the Diddy trial go, like me personally, I feel like in a lot of cases where it's high profile, I feel like the time that he got sentenced to didn't match what he was found guilty of. But
so what was he found guilty of? I thought he was just
the Mann Act.
Being a freak.
Mann Act. Nah, well, that was exposed. I mean, a lot of people was expecting him to come out with like the homosexual interactions and things like that, because he'd been accused of taking men's backsides. You got Ray J that just backtracked off what he said, but he said he can't fart right because of Diddy took his butt. But so they got different. It's a bunch of people, that's either trolling or, but I would say this was probably like the biggest trial.
Yeah, can't fart right is insane.
Yeah, no, he said something like, man, it just flows out, or it's just air. But Ray J been on the track. Yeah, like, but it's like, why you play like that?
I like, as a man, like, as a man, ain't no man gonna play like that.
Ain't nobody joking like that, to where I feel like Orlando Brown has opened up an avenue for these guys to do or speak their truth in a lot of ways, right? Because he'll say a lot of outlandish stuff and people will mark it off as he's just crazy. But then
I don't think he's crazy.
Me neither. And then you hear Raven Simone say, salute to him, because he said a bunch of crazy stuff about him and her and shit like that, to where she like, salute to him. But I will say a lot of the stuff he's saying is pretty valid, so her saying that is a cosign to me. I don't know if that was what she was intending to do, but that's how I take it, to where it's like, yo, whoa.
Yeah, but like all the celebrity kids is low key like
Nah, for real.
child actors and
Everybody.
shit stuff. They
Huh?
all messed up. I said those child actors and stuff. They all
Yeah, we about 30 seconds away. Then we could let it just we could chop it up. You feel me? Uh,
okay.
but yeah, so yeah, I feel like a lot of the back and forth about if it's legitimate on what they charge them for, because after that everybody like, oh, you can't fly out Instagram models no more, you can't fly out OnlyFans models, and it's like y'all should have been not doing that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't see what happened to Shannon Sharp. You know what I'm saying? Shannon Sharp just, and that's another thing we're gonna tackle in the 2025 recap too. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because
And
that was insane.
yeah, and that nigga be that nigga that nigga be over there getting away with a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? If I must say so myself, that nigga gets away with a lot of motherfucking shit. You
Who,
know,
Shannon
so
Sharp?
yeah, because that ain't his first allegation.
Is that a Carisha Please cup?
Nah, this a
Oh, oh, that's just a regular red cup.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who the fuck is Carisha Please? Oh, that's Diddy's other side chick that got all the benefits but didn't have to trick him and sleep with everybody. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I don't know nothing. I don't know shit. I went to high school with Daphne. I went to high school with her. You know,
That's 50 Cent's baby
that's
mama.
50 Cent's baby mom. That's the one who that was the only, I feel like that was the only chink in 50 Cent's armor of just destruction since he came into the game. You know what I'm saying? Because he came into the game. They say he part of the reason why Ja Rule only could perform at jazz festivals and shit like that now. Like, like they said a lot of things about 50 Cent's like presence within the industry of, just getting rid of
Man,
shit.
that
But
man
that
is
was the
just
only weakness
petty.
you seen. Yeah, no, he hella petty. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of got ahead of the story because he called her a little sex worker before she even took the stand, and you know what I mean? And it's crazy, but it's like y'all.
You little
This is the thing
sex
about,
worker.
yeah, but this is the thing about niggas dealing with the females that's always at the party, always in the scene, always, you know what I mean? Because when they do
Mm-hmm.
that, y'all got this thing, like, look at poor Kai Cenat. He was just crying at a Young Boy concert. Now the allegations drop out that Young Boy then bought his girl a G wagon. I don't believe all this stuff, but he done bought her a G wagon that she wanted. You know what I mean? They got videos and clips of her describing the type of man she want, and it ain't nothing like the man she was with, to where now they break up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, because I haven't heard anything but tweets. You know what I'm saying? But or you can't hear
Was they
tweets, but
together prior to his come up?
no, I don't believe so. Well, maybe I don't know. I don't believe so, because Kyson and I've been on. He been at it for a while now, right? So like, I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I was shocked that he, had a girlfriend and all that, because he just seemed like the type that wasn't
Play
into
video
like
games all
women's.
day?
Nah, just the
Or
stuff that I would see him doing on stream,
oh,
as far as like the showering with dudes and all that. Like, I mean, they had shorts on, but they were on stream, and it's like, bro, you should never touch the same shower with another man. You know what I mean? So that's what bothered me with the whole thing. No, it ain't
boy,
bothered me.
these
Let me not even say bothered me, but
these YNs is a little different.
no, hell yeah. If you could run with a switch in your hip, and also being able to run full speed with some jeans that's stretchy, because they skin tight jeans. They call them skinny jeans, but they skin tight. Like, only way that a motherfucker could fit in a motherfucker is you got to be some type of stretch or something. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Yeah.
Am I frozen? Did I freeze or something?
Uh-uh.
All right, you good, you
No.
good. All right, so yeah, hey, you want to get into that, because I gotta pull it up too. You want to get into that Young Thug proposal to Mariah the Scientist?
Oh yeah.
All right, let me pull that up. Let me pull that up. Hold on. All right, which one was that we watched? It was somebody that was funny as hell.
So
All right,
That video of Young Thug proposing to Mariah is scary. And I know y'all probably like, y'all don't ever be happy. Y'all was mad when the man was disrespecting her. Now y'all mad when he married her. Yes, we didn't say propose to her on a stage full of a whole bunch of people trying to force her to say yes. He got down on one knee like, gotcha. The man didn't even say anything. Like, he literally could have said her name in the mic, Mariah, whatever her name is. Hell, he could have said Mariah the scientist. Will you be my lady forever? You know, will you marry me? She kind of stood there shocked like, oh, Lord, I don't know what to do. He gonna pull her hand. I'm about to pull her arm out of the socket, grabbed her arm and pulled her dumb close like, oh, he could give her those eyes. Those, you better not embarrass me eyes. Don't make me fuck you up. That's what it's giving. Like, was that a hostage situation? What's happening? And then, like, how does that work? If she said yes on stage, is that a real yes? Does she really have to marry this man? What if she wanted to say, not right now? I mean, let's
she really got to marry this man.
Let's talk about this.
Crazy.
She didn't get any of that as an option. Girl, if you let this man put a baby in you, Mariah, be strong. Read the comments, girl. Read the comments. That video of Young Thug proposing.
Now,
let's get this shit
now
over
what
with.
I will say is,
I'm ready to get the fuck.
Hold on. What I will say is, let me get this off the screen. What I will say is me personally, I support anybody that feel like they love a person enough to get married and all that. You know what I mean?
I'd have said no.
Okay.
I'd have said no. Absolutely. Can I cuss?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Let it out. Let it loose.
Sound like that kid. Mama, can I say a cuss?
Right.
But no, I'd have said no, because the fuck?
The way First you did all,
it. Bro, you, like the girl said, you didn't say my name. You didn't ask me. All your bitch ass did was pull out a box, get down on one knee, and held the mic smiling.
Yeah.
And then go get up and say, what you say, nigga? Like,
oh yeah, that was the crazy part. Yeah, he
bruh,
did part,
excuse me.
So what you say, nigga?
No, that's what I say.
Yeah,
that
was crazy.
Not.
Because that's the thing, though. Go ahead. Finish your point. Go ahead.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, the females that hold their man down and why they in jail, you know, hats off to y'all. And you know who don't get the ring or who finds out once they get out that they wasn't the only one. Listen here. If it ain't my husband, I'm not holding no man down. I'm sorry. You got some time, you go do that time on your own.
Right.
Goodbye. Because what you're not about to do is gaslight me. First of all, a man in jail is expensive. Like,
you say that shit way more expensive than buying some J's and some shit every once in a while.
That's a whole bill, like a real expensive bill at that. Yeah, and then I done paid this bill for however many years or months I paid this bill. And then you come home and there's audio tapes that's leaking of you, of other bitches paying the same bill I was paying, and I ain't getting no help paying this motherfucking bill. Like,
crying and shit. Hey, that nigga was on the jail call crying. He was trying to act like he was crying and shit. Like,
bro.
And come to find out, she belonged to a whole nother nigga. Like, she was a baby mom or engaged to the boxer. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you over here crying for this nigga. Ooh, yeah, the world is a cold place. I ain't gonna lie. The world.
And then you gonna get on this here stage. People don't be wanting to embarrass a man.
Yeah.
I'd embarrass that man just how he embarrassed me. Nope.
Yeah, no, facts. Because what I didn't like is how that's the same way. Ain't that how Offset did Cardi? Or was that after he got caught cheating? He brought her flowers or some shit.
Yeah, they got married in private.
But interrupting they show, that's a place of business. You feel me? Walking on stage in the middle.
Don't come to my job.
Yeah,
I don't care who you is. Don't come to my job, because at the end of the day, it's still my
flowers,
job.
Maybe, but
yeah, leave that in my dressing room.
Interrupt the show. Come interrupt the show to try to make it a moment about the both of y'all as opposed to, nigga, this is her moment. Let her enjoy her moment by herself. Nigga, you young thug, you was on trial, everybody talking about you. Then they find out that you talking to all these different women and it was still your show. And she played the background and took that embarrassment because you know she had to be embarrassed. You know
of
what I'm saying? You over
she
here.
was hella embarrassed.
Yeah, to where it's not like she ain't an artist, you know, she got a brand, you feel me? To where
although she's singing like she's singing on her nose.
Oh, I don't know. I honestly ain't never heard a song of hers, but
you know how like they say Keith Sweat sing out his nose. That's how she stuffy as hell.
Flonase. I'm telling you, that's all you need is a low Flonase, and that shit you gonna smell the mountains. I'm telling you, do some Flonase. But then you know, that's just crazy. I think that she saved him the embarrassment. They probably had a deeper conversation afterwards, or she might just let a nigga. Who knows? Like maybe it was something that they already knew that was gonna happen. You feel me? That's how I look at it. You know?
I mean, I don't know.
I couldn't be put in that position though. I couldn't be the nigga that just put myself out there on one knee in the middle of her concert. They like shit. Hit that note again, and here all of a sudden your big ass walk out and just drop straight to a knee. And you know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, you could have took her out to dinner to celebrate her show or something. You know what I mean? Then do it. You know, everything ain't for the social media. That's
it ain't for exactly. You know it's not for the world to see.
Yeah, especially after you didn't, and because it comes off as if you trying to make you look good into the light. You know what I'm saying? In the spotlight because you
not
was the
with that proposal.
Yeah. No, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
You just made yourself. Made yourself look more like an ass. Like you should have just, bro. You should have just been in her dressing room by herself and her team.
You know what I'm saying?
If you weren't gonna say nothing,
somebody gonna record it anyway. You feel me? But putting it out there on the stage, putting that pressure on her. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's why I said I would have said no. You gonna be in the blogs for a whole different reason.
No, it that's a fact.
Because I said yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. No, thank you.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Let me see if I could. All right, hey, what you think about the whole Tory Lanez coming out with an interview with the news?
Tory Lanez is getting on my nerves. And
the nigga really crazy, if you ask me. Like the way the nigga was talking, he trying to. All right, let's see.
Woman, let alone shoot a woman.
Lanez, whose real name is.
I've never been violent towards a woman. I would never hit a woman, let alone shoot a woman.
Lanez, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, spoke to NBC News from California Men's Colony, a prison where he's 3 years into a 10-year sentence after being found guilty on 3 felony counts, including assault with a semi-automatic firearm.
There is definitely a very big misconception about me that seems to the public as I'm this monster. And I feel like I was catapulted into this poster child for the unprotection of Black women. And it's just so unlike me. And I've never really had a chance to express that. But you can look at my criminal record. I don't have one. I never had one. And I feel like, you know, that connotation that I would do anything of this monstrous proportion is just, it's completely.
Testified during his 2022 trial.
Do you regret not taking the stand?
I think if I would have taken the stand, the verdict would have definitely been very different.
Do you regret it or not?
Filed an appeal, which was denied in November, but his team is continuing to fight with plans to file multiple appeals next week. This time with the California Supreme Court, in one claiming newly discovered evidence that they weren't provided during Lanez's 2022 trial. including hundreds of pages of medical records for Megan Thee Stallion, whose real name is Megan Pete, which they allege raised questions about the fragments removed from her foot after surgery. His team argues that the fragments were not provided ahead of trial and that this was a violation of due process.
And we didn't have that chance. Or perhaps we could have questioned the doctors differently when they were on stand to impeach them, because it does look suspicious.
But in the appeal denied in November, the court did address the fragments, ruling that the surgeon's testimony was, quote, more than sufficient to prove great bodily injury on Pete. Proving something like this on appeal is tough.
This is a really, really difficult appellate argument for defendants to prove, because they have to show if the evidence actually came into court, the jury would have found differently. It's an uphill battle, and it's something that often torpedoes any defense appellate argument.
The Los Angeles District Attorney's Office and representatives for Megan Thee Stallion have not responded to NBC News' request for comment.
I believe not only that I was wrongfully convicted, but the amount of new evidence that has emerged since that trial, I think, has been overwhelming.
What has life been like in prison for the last couple of years?
Truthfully, I've done my best to keep my head above water, but mentally, I've gone through trauma that I sometimes even struggle with, because I never imagined myself dealing with things that I would have to deal with. I've been stabbed 17 times. Almost lost my life.
If you could say something to Megan Thee Stallion today, what would it be?
I think that I wouldn't say something directly to her. I would like that moment to happen in person. We've both gone through a lot.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it right there real quick. All right, let me ask you a question, cuz. How would you want to speak to such and such who, quote unquote, may have shot you, or that they claim that you shot and everything like that? Like,
bro, if you shot me, I'm not talking to you.
And then he says,
"You're not cool."
He says, "I wouldn't want to talk to her directly, but I would want to have this conversation in person." What the fuck is? What is in person? Not direct? And why is you still trying to have conversation and communication with this woman? She tried to cook you. She did cook you. You're cooked. And you want to have a conversation with her, bro?
Well, no, he technically cooked himself.
No, he did. He did.
Because I don't, like, what was your defense attorneys doing? Like, apparently, if all of this, like, they didn't do their job. If
no, they
you're
did
saying
job. He wanted to be considered.
They did their job for what the information that they had. But had you been honest about what actually happened, let's just say you did not shoot her, right?
Right.
Nigga, tell who did. You facing 10 years. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say it wasn't
in
me.
My grown age. I'm not taking no charge.
I ain't taking no charge for nobody.
I'm not doing it.
I've been saying this for years. Like,
I'm not doing it.
I'm talking about when I was young, nigga. I'm not taking charge for nobody, nigga.
Nobody. So if you did not, whatever would happen went down, however it went down, then that was your time to tell your truth. But all the evidence against you looked like you tried to pay people off to say this and to say that.
Shooting music videos with a horse leg. Like, come on. Keep on. My bad. Keep cooking, cuz. My bad.
And then, girl.
Who? Kelsey?
Yeah.
Yeah, she get immunity. Nigga, I'd have told at that. As soon as I found out she got immunity, I'm snitching.
A person who ain't had nothing to do with nothing, who ain't did nothing, why do you need immunity?
Exactly.
What you need immunity for?
And that's why, nigga, I don't think he could pay me enough to try to represent that nigga, because I could give you a hell of a defense in the case.
And even so, I am so sorry.
Like trying to portray that image of this tough street nigga. Now, nigga, you shined your way out the game, right?
What I want to know is, though, I don't know what kind of penis this man have, But this is the question that I want to know. Because for now that you asked for immunity, you really gonna get into it and shoot your friend. Let's just say the girl did shoot the girl. And shoot your friend behind that, allegedly. Behind that, bro, he come up to y'all kneecaps.
That's why I'll be real, right?
And you know how many people, how many more men, because neither one of them is ugly females. You get what I'm saying? How many more men is in the industry with more paper than him?
Yeah, see, I don't think they was fucking with the paper, because Meg got way more money than that nigga, I would assume. Kelsey, yeah, she attached to Meg Thee Stallion at that point, but
even if so, like, because you know, some females like, okay, this is my first, like, I ain't gonna say my first time in the spotlight, but this is the celebrity dude. You know what I'm saying? Maybe my first celebrity dude. He got clout, he got traction,
right?
He got all of this stuff. But baby, if they see you with him, you don't think that'll put you in more doors?
Well,
and then you with Megan Thee Stallion. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So that alone opens up more doors to way more celebrities that's more papered up, more better looking, and taller.
Right. Especially if that's what you own. But I feel like when it come down to it, is for one, you know how they say they got a guy code, they got a girl code. They kept it solid to the girl code. Like, yeah, bitch, you try to shoot me, but we gonna throw it. This is in my opinion, from outside looking in. I feel like because Tory Lanez knew he didn't do it, he might have took it too far with, you know, picking at her, antagonizing her, to where she just said fuck it. But by that time, the conversation between her and Kelsey had to already happen, because when he called her and he was in jail, what was Kelsey saying? Oh, I'm at the hospital right now. So they done already got over their beef, if they were beefing, right? If they were beefing. Now, what I will say is Meg Thee Stallion is big, like not heavy size, but she tall, you know what I mean? To where between Kelsey and Tory Lanez, she was putting the beats on either one of them, whoever chose to step up, to where you can see why a little motherfucker would be like, man, this big motherfucker over here whipping my ass, I'm about to pow, pow, pow. You feel me? So that's why I could see Tory doing it.
But it's a girl, though.
But like, he's a smaller man. He's smaller than the average woman, let alone the average man. You feel me? They say that nigga like 5'3", 5'2". You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how small that is? To where Meg Thee Stallion is pushing 6'1", 6'2". Then she could put on some heels and be Klay Thompson's height.
She ain't that tall.
No, she probably like 6'1".
No, she's not even in the 6. She like 5'9", 5'10".
Nah, well, that's still bigger. That's still bigger. That's like hugging your child. That's like hugging your child. Her standing next to Tory Lanez is like hugging your adolescent child. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I get it, but I don't get it. I don't get why he keep trying to press the issue on, I need to get out. I was wrongfully convicted. I was wrongfully accused. And it's like, but you giving out information that they keep coming out saying this was already presented to the jury that convicted you, but you ain't giving the one key thing is who did it. You saying you ain't do it. I don't know why they putting me in this arena of abusing women. I don't have a criminal record. That's the crazy thing. I've been stabbed 17 times. Like, nigga, like, bro, this is because of your choices of your actions. Hey, if you would have testified, I think if I would, no, nigga, you didn't answer the question. You said, I think if I testified, I think it would have been a different. No, nigga. No, you should have testified or you should have told. You should have did both. Now you're looking at 10 years plus deportation. Nigga, you just shined your way out the industry, nigga. Shine said he took the charge for Puff, allegedly, because Puff promised $1 million. He never got it. Nigga did 10 years and got straight up out of there. Straight back to Belize, you know what I mean? To where Y'all niggas is trying to appease and impress the wrong motherfuckers. I guarantee you, most of the people that was going to Tory Lanez shows and listening to his music and all that shit is not niggas that go by street code. I guarantee you. His audience was not the hood. He didn't have the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might have had the women in the hood, but niggas wasn't looking at you like that. You feel me?
I don't even know one Tory Lanez song. I just know
he got
that
bangers.
he was in.
Yeah.
And that's the Niggas in Paris remix with him and Chris Brown and Busta Rhymes and all them. Yeah. As far as like a Tory Lanez song, I can't name one.
No, he got heat. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga Tory Lanez is talented as fuck. That's why I hated the fact that as a nigga that can rap and can sing, why the fuck would you want to go the route of being a tough street nigga? Like, I don't understand why a nigga like Chris Brown, at his great old age that he was when he moved to California and all that shit, why would you choose to get put onto a gang? I can't respect that. Like, and I don't think Chris Brown no bitch, but he ain't had to join the gang to prove that. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I look at it. A lot of times
these niggas, R&B nigga.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
And everybody think an R&B nigga is a soft nigga.
Until what? Until you do what the nigga like Trey Songz will do. Put the hands on you, nigga. Now you like, oh shit, let me hit an R&B move and moonwalk the fuck up out of this situation. Nigga, oh, these R&B niggas get scrapped. You know what I mean? But nah, man. I me personally, I feel like the only injustice that took place in this whole situation is because of who he tried to portray. And I'm gonna finish the video, but yeah, just crazy.
I've been stabbed
why would you want to talk
times.
to her? You know what I'm saying?
I've never been violent towards a woman. I would never trauma that.
Listen to this.
I sometimes even struggle with because I never imagined myself dealing with things that I would have to deal with. I've been stabbed 17 times. I almost lost my life.
If you could say something to Megan Thee Stallion today, what would it be?
I think that I wouldn't say something directly to her. I would like that moment to happen in person. We've both gone through a lot. There's this connotation that like I share this hatred for her, but I don't. I genuinely passed that. I'm at a place of healing in my life. I'm at a place of taking accountability.
But what would you hate her for?
And when I talk about my case, I don't want it to be taken as me coming at her, because it's not that. I'm just asking for somebody in the system to look at my case and look at the evidence and ask if this was fair.
And with that, Chloe Molas joins us now on set. So Chloe, Tory Lanez is also seeking a pardon from Governor.
This is what I don't understand.
I've been stabbed 7.
I don't understand the Megan Thee Stallion hate train when it comes to this situation, because why are y'all pissed off at her? She the one who got fucking shot. So why the fuck are y'all mad at her when she was the victim in the situation? What if it was your child, your sister, your brother, your niece, your grandma, your auntie?
But see, I think the thing is Megan Thee Stallion brought it on herself when she lied the night that it happened. She lied weeks or months later on the Gayle King interview. Like, bitch,
about fucking him.
That, but if you're lying about that, what does that mean? Like, why would you lie about something that nobody would care about? Everybody already assumed it. Like, why would you lie about that? That's
okay,
what
I give you that.
That's what make it. She's not a credible witness for her own case. You know.
Okay, I give you about the lying about her sleeping with the man. Okay, I give you that, because lying in the night that it happened. Okay, I get that. But even when evidence shows that the girl was not lying after she told so many lies, why still run with this hate train? You motherfuckers should be apologizing. And why are y'all still, let's free Tory Lanez, or y'all get under her posts and fuck you and free Tory Lanez. Like, why is you following a bitch you don't like? I can't stand Nicki Minaj. Yeah. Don't like her, can't stand her voice, don't never have. Since the bitch came on the scene, I don't give a damn. Fuck them.
Oh,
okay. Shit. And the cult that they in.
Oh shit.
They can't, because y'all can't beat me up.
Clip farm, clip this shit.
I don't know how to do that. But anyway, like, don't like her. I don't follow her just to get on her page and comment some shit that is irrelevant. Like, or comment like, yeah, oh, you this or you that. No, I don't follow you. So I don't know what you're doing in your life unless you beefing with somebody and it hits the blogs. But outside of that, why do y'all follow people that y'all don't like just to talk, just to troll? I ain't got that much time in a day.
That's a fact. But I just feel like the consensus is torn apart, right? You got people that believe she lied on Tory. You got people believe that Tory did it. You got people believe that Kelsey did it. I honestly believe that any one of those narratives can be true, but I look at how a person moves, and the fact that Tory Lanez is willing to die on that hill of I'm a street nigga, I'm trying to protect black women after these black women have basically threw you under the bus. What are you trying to protect, nigga? You have kids, or a son at least. You know, you have your own life that is more people that's more important than these particular black women that y'all had a crazy spat after a drunken night. You know what I mean? To where to me, he guilty. Because the jury said it, he could say that
because the jury said it.
Well, nah, that's just how our justice system works. I believe that that's the fairest thing that could happen, right? Is to be judged upon, a jury of your peers. But at the end of the day, once you get convicted, I don't think that that's the time to where now you want to. Oh, well, hold on, y'all. I should have took the plea, because the plea that they offered him, I believe, wasn't that much. It wasn't a long time. Like, he would have been out already type shit, but it came with a deportation because he's a Canadian citizen. He's not an American. So that to me is like, it wasn't worth it. I
would have took that plea deal. Like, America ain't that damn special to be here.
Well, nah, I mean, that's the thing though, but that's his biggest market. You feel me? Like, that was his biggest market.
Your own country don't support you.
You could have been deported from America and still tapped into this market without actually having to live there. But America, we got the lifestyle. We got the lifestyle everybody that's from a different country want to be able to experience. You know what I'm saying? We take it for granted sometimes because we actually grew up, born and raised out here type shit, but that's what I think it really come down to. I think at this point though, I feel like Tory is guilty. I feel like a lot of the evidence pointed to him being the one, but a lot of evidence that could have been questionable or weak evidence. That's where you should have came in and defended yourself. Like, I don't think. Look, bro, Lil Woody became a household name in social media after testifying in the YSL trial. Right? This nigga got over 1 million followers on Instagram. The nigga doing all kind of 20v1s and comedy shows. He's a celebrity now. 6ix9ine was the first person that we seen that was a snitch that became a celebrity. So now all these niggas is coming out the woodworks. Like, you be surprised. A nigga that you probably flip fries with at a motherfucking fast food restaurant whole time, the nigga been snitching. And now you got to look over your shoulder like, damn, nigga, I ain't put that much salt on the fries. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of times, a lot of these niggas are starting to get to see, like, it's more beneficial to be a rat than to not be. You feel me? Me, I don't believe snitching is me seeing a crime take place and then your ass trying to get away and hit my car and I call the police. I don't think that's snitching. But if I am in the car with you and I'm like, let's go rob this bank and we go do our thing and then we get caught, then I tell on you, that's snitching. You feel me? I can't be a snitch if I I ain't signed up for this. I didn't sign up to be a part of your crime. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Goes to the whole, let me see if I could pull it up. Queso, he a rapper. His dad got on the stand. And testified against him. Queso dad testified. Let's blow this shit up. Let me see. Father of Jacksonville rapper testifies that his son is the person seen killing the 23. All right, yeah, let's pull this up.
You became aware of a video recording that captured the murder of Charles McCormick. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you've had an opportunity during the pendency of your case and the discovery to see that recording.
Yes.
Correct. Okay. Did you, when you viewed that recording, recognize the person depicted in it?
Yes.
Who is the person that was captured on the video recording shooting Charles McCormick?
My son.
What's your son's name?
Hakeem.
After January 15th, 2020, you became aware of a video recording that captured the murder of Charles McCormick. Is that correct?
Okay.
Yes.
And
so that's when he basically pointed his son out. I don't know why people getting at him like that. You feel me? I don't necessarily see nothing wrong with what his dad did. I keep it real. He did portray to be a street nigga from what the dad say, so he got to live by those codes of not snitching and this and that. But as a father, me personally, yeah, like nigga, I'm not. You put me in a dark hole or lead me down a dark road, not let me know that it's a pothole in the middle of this motherfucker, a sinkhole. Now my shit bust a tire or I'm stuck in the mud or something. Like, yeah, you got me fucked up. So from what it seemed like from the story that the dad is saying, is like, yo, like they committed a crime. They called me. They know I got their back. I'm gonna pull up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what they did. So now they got me over here lost in the sauce. They didn't call me. My phone pinging to the location where the crime happened. I'm driving my car, pinging to the location with the doorbell ring cameras and all that shit. And I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Let my son come in the house and, hey, Pops, and I'm looking out for my son, but I ain't knowing what the fuck you done did. But once you get caught, motherfucker, you better, hey, Dad, hey, man, I'm gonna tell him, like, don't worry, Dad. I'm gonna make sure that you don't got to go down for this shit, whatever. That's what you need to be saying. Take some accountability. But if you don't, then this is what you got to do. You got to deal with your father. Like, look, I got other kids that's younger than you. You making me choose you over your siblings? Nah,
I'm
nigga,
choosing
you
my
grown.
freedom.
Right. I'm choosing my freedom and you, so I'm not knocking him. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock him for speaking on that. And I don't care what nobody say. Nigga, I always said, nigga, if you ask me for a ride to the bank and you come out running with cash, I'm not gonna drive off. I'm gonna call the police on your ass. Nigga, I didn't ask for my car to be pictures taken, helicopters flying around and high-speed chase. I'm not doing none of that for nobody. Not at my great old age that I'm at now. Like, hell nah, nigga. Freedom just too sweet to me. I'd rather have my freedom. But
that part.
Yeah, a lot of people been knocking him. He been trying to justify in certain, because he been doing a lot of live TV interviews and different shit like Say Cheese. I believe Say Cheese, but it's to me it's like, yeah, you should have took accountability. Like, ain't no way you call your parent to come bail you out, but then you leave them on the hook to face life in prison with you, and they ain't do nothing. You know what I mean? I don't know.
You're done.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I get it. And a lot of people like, oh, you can't do that to your child, and it's like, nah, nigga, it's only so much that you could do for your child before certain actions that they take they gotta deal with.
And then they gotta take accountability for those actions and whatever consequence came from those decisions that you made. And see, that's what people fail to realize. And this is where parents mess up at, is you're not teaching your child how to be accountable. You want to excuse away every bad behavior that they have instead of correcting it. So when they do get older, they don't come out here and be irresponsible adults that can't take accountability.
That's a fact.
And it's, oh, woe, it's me episodes every fucking time some shit go on. No, you did that shit. You gonna suffer whatever consequence comes with that shit.
That's a fact.
Because you shouldn't have got caught. Shit.
And that's the thing. It's like, and I get it in his case. He like, oh, I was in prison for most of their childhood and this and that. So he kind of felt indebted to his children, which you should, you know, if you miss those type of years, you know what I mean? You should feel indebted, but it shouldn't allow you to overlook if they doing fucked up shit.
Regardless if I was in your life or not, and now I got a chance to be in your life.
Right.
I am now this is your chance to parent that child.
Exactly.
Or to parent that person. Because it could have been plenty of reasons why. Either A, I was locked up, your mom was ain't shit, kept me away from you, or I was not shit at the beginning stages of your life because I was out here still wanting to party. Whatever the case may be, parents got to take accountability, and also the kids got to give those parents grace. Now I am in your life, and now I'm going to parent you.
Well, I feel like I ain't gonna lie. I disagree in a sense to where if I'm not there, I don't have the right to just come impose my parental authority on you, right? Now, there is going to be boundaries set because there is still respect that needs to be met on both ends. You feel me? And yeah, I may feel like I got to overcompensate for certain shit because I wasn't there in the beginning, right? But even then, I'm not going to allow
co-sign your bullshit.
Exactly.
Regardless if I was there or not, I'm not going to co-sign.
I'm not going to become your friend because now
I'm going to still be a parent. And that's what I mean. I'm going to still be a parent.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I wasn't there. We can talk about it. You want to go to counseling?
Right.
But at the end of the day.
Hell yeah, that's a fact.
I'm going to still be your fucking parent. You get what I'm saying? So... And that's where that's where they fuck up at. And I was one of those kids. I'm not gonna lie. My dad can't say shit to me. He was never there. But at the end of the day, that's still my dad.
Yeah.
I have to still have to have some level of respect for him because he was there. And yeah, he was not there at the time, but he's here now and he's trying now. So I'm gonna give him that grace. I'm gonna forgive whatever would not.
Right. Yeah, but so it's like, no, I feel you on that. I don't know, man. You always gotta respect your parents. You feel me? Especially if you don't know what they were going through. Like once you get the reason, like I definitely would advise anybody. What? Yeah, go ahead.
I went to a funeral a couple weeks ago. And I'm not gonna lie, that funeral brought out a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
And this funeral had brought up a lot of like, a lot of memories and a lot of unsettled emotions.
Just different things that come along with,
and things, that you didn't even know that you were still kind of holding on to, right?
Right.
But then after talking to a lot of different people, it kind of made me realize that these type of things, like feeling rejection or feeling wanted or not accepted, or like that's been passed down from generations. And the kids feel it. The kids of the parents feel it because the parents was feeling it from the grandparents. And it's just like, dang, like you really gotta
see a lot of generational like shit.
Yeah. And it's like you was holding on to this hurt and this pain from these people that caused it, and you're not talking to them for years and all of this because they had caused you pain and made you feel a way and made you feel unwanted and not accepted and all of that. But they only giving you what they know how to give, like what they was given growing up as a child. And it's just like, damn, at what point do you break that generational curse? Because it's been passed down from generations to generations. And once you talk to people, you be like, you realize, nah, I never even knew you. You know what I'm saying?
And it happens internally too, to where you didn't realize something affected you so much until you hit a fucking realization or a memory, or go back down the old street that you used to grow up walking on, and just different shit.
Yeah.
So it'll answer a lot of questions for you as well,
Yeah, from
like,
your parents. Like if your parents was ain't shit,
right.
Maybe you should talk to them and feel like what their childhood was like, and kind of get like,
why they treat you the way that they treat you, as opposed to just writing them off. That's
right. Yeah.
It gives you a lot of understanding and shit.
Y'all need to calm down. Y'all need to calm down. Is y'all cool? Y'all been dragging me for 3 or 4 days. Y'all been a little bit too mean. Like, now. Y'all been a little bit too mean. I can't change shit. I can't go back in time. You know what I'm saying? I already had a baby. Y'all want me to put my baby back in my pussy? Huh? I don't know. What y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to leave my man and fuck yours? You want me to leave my man and just go and fuck yours? I don't know. What y'all want me to do? We can only go forward now. So I don't know. 2026 is in a couple of days. I have so much work to do once January starts that is stressing me out. I'm going to be away from my babies, away from my personal life, away from my home. I have to rehearse for 10 to 12 hours a day for tour. There is so many elements of production that I'm missing for tour. I'm already super stressed out. You know what I'm saying? I'm already super stressed out. I need my support system, my fans to love me. I want y'all to come to my tour and enjoy yourself with me. Don't be dragging me. It's enough. All right? It's enough. I love y'all. I want good for y'all. I want good for y'all. I want health, money, prosperity, happiness for this new year for y'all. Wish me the same thing, all right? Leave me alone, though. Shit. Damn. Y'all scare me sometimes. Y'all a little bit.
She is funny.
She is.
I feel like
Cardi B.
I do too. And I feel like people forget that these celebrities are actual humans and they're people too. Exactly. Like I feel like they hold these people to
a higher standard than what they hold themselves
for whatever reason. Exactly.
Because everybody
like, okay. The girl left her husband. She got with another man, and he got a shit ton of kids. So what? If she ain't bothered by it, why the fuck are y'all?
And I think what it come down to also, just getting a little deeper into it, it comes down to, as a man, I'm speaking of a man's perspective, right? The honesty, the truth, the giving the person the freedom to pick and choose what they will or won't tolerate, or what they will or won't deal with, or want to deal with in a relationship. Offset was trying to make her, oh, you the only one. I'm only dealing with you, but keep getting caught cheating. Stefan Diggs probably came on it like, man, we gonna have fun. You with me, but you know what I mean? I don't know how cool he may be if she able to go, spill off or trick off, you know what I mean? But if it make her happy, it make her happy. You know what I'm saying?
If she ain't complaining about it, why the fuck do y'all care?
Exactly. And that's
it's
where
her life. She
got
to live that motherfucking life.
And she living it like it's golden. She happy. Now, is it probably moments where she probably not
she can
happy?
take care of all them kids without child support. So y'all, you bitches be having kids, 4, 5 different baby daddies, and y'all living off the damn child support from the fucking baby daddies, and welfare and whatever else government assistance that y'all living off of. All of that shit. Sis got 4 kids and they are well taken care of in private school. Each got a driver, a chef. Don't get the fuck off that girl's dick. Like,
and that's what it comes down to. It's a underlying hate. I feel like people got with Cardi B, because you got to think, even somebody like Rihanna went through it a little bit, right? Because Rihanna chose to become a baby mom and not force A$AP Rocky to marry her. You got Drake still making songs about how dumb she is because she chose to be with a rapper that's way less wavy than he is, and you know what I mean. So it's you got haters that come from different angles of it, right? But how I look at it is
not everybody desires to be married.
And not everybody desire what you desire. You feel me?
Exactly.
You desire to have.
And how many big kids do y'all got? And how many rings did y'all have before y'all had them kids?
Exactly.
How you gonna call somebody out for being a baby mama and you want to?
Exactly. And they never touched a marriage. You ain't never touched a marriage.
You ain't never touched a proposal.
Right, a proposal. It's crazy. You ain't never touched a proposal, nigga. You ain't never fuck a proposal.
Did you even get a promise ring?
Did you get a surprise party? A surprise party is the starter kit for a proposal or a promise ring or a commitment. A lot of y'all ain't never touched a commitment.
That part.
That was equally yoked, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So let her do what she do in her great old age of being rich and, you know, able to do it. Like, a lot of y'all can't afford to do the lifestyle that this nigga Stephon Diggs is doing. You could call him gay and all kind of shit. It don't matter. He got the bitch that all y'all want. He got babies with multiple bitches that all y'all want. And he balling. He played for the Patriots. I fuck with him. Nigga, do your thing. I'm a Patriot fan. Nigga, continue to help us win. You feel me? So they winning that life, and these niggas is losing that internet and mad and angry and hating, and you know, like, nah, Cardi B gonna be Cardi B. I will say she funny as hell, and she really did the shit that she was going through in that civil lawsuit. She did do that. She did smack the bitch with the long nails. She just had a good attorney because she threw the pin at the dude that was like, "Hey, they saying that Offset is your baby's father," and she ain't announced that she was pregnant, and she threw the pin right there outside the courthouse.
You think she smacked that girl?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Allegedly.
I think she smacked her. It's already known that she says the word nigga. So because she's not quote unquote African American, but she is from that creed or culture of, you know, Dominican or Puerto Rican or whatever it is, you know, they consider them black, you know what I mean? To where that's where I think that girl tried to add on to it. But yeah, you was in violation. You a security guard. Ain't no way you supposed to be making anybody uncomfortable that walk through these doors. That's not a threat. You feel me? So yeah, I think Cardi B
looks though, in that whole time during that
courtroom, and man, she had a different wig for every day.
A different wig, and I ain't gonna lie, I like her PR rollout.
Oh yeah, because it led to the new. Yep, it led to the new album. It led to a baby announcement. That's why she threw the pin at the nigga outside the courthouse while being sued for doing some similar activity. That's why I got, man, look, Cardi B, I fuck with Cardi B because it was like how we were talking off camera about like people that just be their authentic self, whether it's likable, dislikable, whatever, you know, long as you being yourself, that authenticity will take you way further than just the hate that you may receive in the initial phase, because the world is full of a lot of people, and a lot of people do think the same way that you may think. It might be a small group, but it's somebody that's like, man, I feel you. Fuck that. You know what I mean?
And that's why I fool with Cardi, because she has been. I was kind of like a fan of Cardi B's before she even got on Love and Hip Hop. She used to do like she used to be on Instagram and shit, and she was like just this crazy, funny ass stripper, like with a lot of energy. And I was like, oh, I fool with her. Then when I seen her on Love and Hip Hop, I'm like, oh yeah, that's my girl. And she a Libra, so you know, gang gang.
Yeah.
Hey, twin.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to play speaking of Cardi, let's speak on why Nicki Minaj is receiving backlash, right? So she did that sit down with Erica Kirk, Charlie Kirk's wife.
Mm-hmm.
And she's
a house nigga. Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
Dear young men, you have amazing role models.
Look, she look like she on drugs.
Like our
Why her
handsome, dashing president.
Look.
And you have amazing role models like the assassin J.D. Vance, our vice president. And when I say that,
trust me, there's nothing new under the sun that I have not heard. So.
Hold on. Fuck. What the fuck is going on?
And you have amazing role models.
Hold on.
And what do you think about for young men?
And you have amazing.
Oh, I fucked it up. Hold on.
Dear young men, you have amazing role models like our
Nicki ain't never
look like she don't even believe that shit.
President.
Evil dudes.
Like
fuck.
She
Dear
don't
young men.
saying.
Look, Nicki Minaj is never going to beat the cocaine allegations. Look how her eyes are. She freestyling, you could tell, where she just speaking off the cusp. Like she don't got a real message or point. I think she's doing a lot of working with trying to get up under MAGA to help her situation with her baby dad. Like a lot of people were saying, oh, she going all the way out to make sure her baby dad could be at the nearest Chuck E. Cheese, all that kind of shit. Like, you know, because he's a sexual registered sex offender. So I don't believe that. I think Nicki Minaj believed what she believed, but this right here was like the funniest display of why just because you famous or just because you a celebrity and got influence don't mean that you should try to take on everything that you got the opportunity to do. You know what I'm saying? Well, hold on, let's go back to this shit real quick.
You have amazing role models.
Look at her eyes, bro.
Like our handsome, dashing president. And you have amazing role models like the assassin J.D. Vance, our vice president.
Awkward silence.
And when I say that,
look, she can't even play it off. And it's fucked up because Charlie Kirk got assassinated.
There's nothing new under the sun that I have not heard, so you're fine.
Dear young men,
and she laughing.
You have
hard as hell.
Amazing evil. Dear young men,
she laughing hard as hell. I don't know what's wrong with my TikTok.
First of all, whoever put handsome and Donald Trump in the same category? Two,
the glazing is
who
crazy.
Said they were role models to who?
Glazer.
Role models to who? Role models. I don't want my kid being shit like neither one of them.
Nah, that's a fact.
What? A role model? Yeah,
yeah, man.
No, don't fool with Nicki Minaj. She's a cokehead.
No, for sure. Allegedly. But look, this is part one. Do you want me to matter of fact, let's do our outros. All right, y'all. This was episode. What we gonna just do episode 1? We do episode 1. Just start off all the way over. All right, this episode 1 of the Rhea Amp Show. Make sure y'all tap in, hit the like, share, subscribe button. Make sure y'all follow Rhea at all her socials. Go ahead and shout them out.
Instagram, Riri_Michelle.
All right.
Facebook, Riri Michelle. TikTok, Riri Michelle.
All right, Riri Michelle. Her handle is at the bottom of the screen, of her screen. So make sure y'all go hit her up, follow her, subscribe to the channel, man. We about to get this stuff going. We got much more heat. This is part 1 of the 2025 recap. And as you can see, we didn't touch on hardly majority of what we got already in store for y'all, man. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Hit the hype button. We need y'all to hit the hype button so we can get pushed out there to the masses, because as y'all know, Politickin Network as a YouTube channel, as an entity, and a motherfucking organization, we get hated on. And we got a lot of motherfuckers that be trying to send strikes and all kind of reports and stuff, and we don't focus on nobody else but what the fuck we doing over here. But as always, man, make sure y'all protect yourself, protect your family, and protect your peace. Peace. What up, world? It's your boy Amp Dog with another episode of Politickin. Want to thank everybody for tuning in, showing your love, and make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and tell a friend. Big Amp Dog said, what's the deal?